Hot Sauce. Welcome back, everybody. It's another episode of Nom Session today. Yes. Today, I am taking a little break from one of the other side projects that I've been working on, which is still a work in progress. Mountain Dew dip is still a thing that's in the process, but I had, thanks to Egg, he gave me a revelation about something else I can do with Mountain Dew. And then it also got me thinking of something else. So I'm making hot sauces. Here's what we're gonna need for the hot sauces. Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, vinegar, garlic powder, salt, and a whole bunch of chili peppers, dried of course. And for the Mountain Dew though, we're gonna add a little something extra with a little bit of lime zest, freshly grated. Let's get to cooking. So you're gonna wanna start by tearing the top off of the dried chilies and shake out all the seeds so you don't get as much heat in there. Then, you're gonna move over to the pan. Get the camera right in there. And then you're gonna cut in a nice small piece of it. Well, that one's gone forever. You're gonna realize that pretty quick. I'm just gonna tear the rest of these. You don't have to use scissors. You can just break them into small pieces. And then we're gonna go off to turning the end onto a nice low heat, and then we're just gonna roast it off in the pan to toast them up so they get a nice roasty, toasty smell, and you can really start, once you start to smell it, then you know they're done, but don't burn them. And just roast them around until they get nice and done. Do not toss them around like that with your bare hands. I have asbestos hands, so I'm fine. But if you see any of those seeds burnt, you took it a little too far. Once they're nice and roasted, grab yourself a pan and toss them in using your hands again, which I'm blocking. There we go. You can kind of see it. Camera angles are weird. And then roast off your next batch. Second verse, same as the first. Alright, here we go, guys. We're going to start making this stuff now. Nice medium heat. Grab your pot with your peppers in it. Then you're going to add in 2 cups of Dr. Pepper. Get all that goodness in there. Then you're going to season it with just a little bit of salt. Da-da-ding. A little bit of garlic powder. Or a little bit more than what you'd think. I love garlic. And then 1 cup of vinegar. I went with apple cider, which we'll talk about later. And then you're going to want to stir it all up with the back end of a spoon. Don't judge me. That's how I roll. Just accept it. And we're going to let that simmer for about 20 minutes. Next up, we're going to do the Mountain Dew one. This one we're going to do just a little bit differently. You're going to add in 2 cups of Mountain Dew, just like with the Dr. Pepper one. And you're going to add in 1 cup of the vinegar again. Throw the rest in. There's not that much left. Waste not, want not. Then the lime zest. And you watch me work with the worst grater in the world. Takes me a long time to get this thing to work right. I hate this thing. I'll eventually get myself a new zester at some point, but it works. It gets the job done. And always scrape the backside off. All that green goodness. Dingle, dingle, dingle. Perfect. And stir with the back end of a spoon as part of the norm of the task. Again, don't ask me why. I'm just being weird. And let that cook for about 20 minutes. Oh yeah, I forgot the garlic powder. And the salt. Can't forget those. I almost did. That was my bad. Stir it up again. Let it bubble a bit because soda's bubbly. And there you go. 20 minutes down the road. Get them both going now. 20 minutes simmering. Oh, that's for the dip. You'll see that in the next episode. Maybe. Once it's done cooking, you're going to want to transfer the liquid, each pan, to the blender. One at a time, obviously. Pour it all in. If you're using a glass blender, I would make sure it's hot first. And then you got to let the spurs to it. Yep, there we go. And we're going to spurs. There we go. You're going to want to puree this up, either in a Vitamix or blender or food processor, until it is as smooth as can be. Once your sauce is done, you can put it into a nice measuring cup or something you can pour it into, like that. I would strain it. You could store this in a nice little mason jar for safekeeping, or if you're like me and have access to Amazon, you can get yourself some hot sauce bottles and make it all nice and pretty. Then you're going to want to grab the world's worst funnel for the job. And you're going to want to pour that sucker right in there. And you're going to need to make a big old mess because you have got the wrong size funnel. And you want to fill it up to the top. And, of course, spill it all over the counter. But that's just how I roll. And boom! Guys, I made hot sauce. Here it is. Oh my god, I am so excited for this. Okay. I am so excited for this because I love hot sauce. And just the thought of these hot sauces makes my mouth salivate. Like, I am... So here's my thought process. I kind of gave a little bit during with the making of it, but here's my thought process. Especially with the Mountain Dew, the Mountain Dew is going to add a lot of citrus flavors and whatnot. Oh, also, you can kind of see my terrible shrink wrap thing. My attempt at shrink wrapping some of these because I wanted to, make it fancy. And the hairdryer blew the circuit to the whole house, so that put an end to that. So, is this the... Yeah, okay. So, these are my backups for later. So, these guys. So, for the Mountain Dew has a lot of citrus flavors in there and sweetness, and I think that'll work well with the peppers and the heat. And then the Dr. Pepper, I couldn't get the labels working, so I couldn't get my printer to print the labels working because my printer is old and garbage, so I couldn't get good labels made from, but it's that point. This is the Dr. Pepper one, I feel, because there's a lot of flavors. There's 13 different flavors, or what is it, 29? 29 flavors? Either way, there's so many flavors in Dr. Pepper that I think it'll lend well to hot sauce and peppers because of like kind of like a mole kind of flavor. So I don't know if you can really see. Can I get these other bottles? Yeah. If you get a closer look and without the glare, you can kind of. What am I doing here? There we go. You can kind of see the. Wow, I'm doing terrible at this. So this is the Dr. Pepper. This one's the Dr. Pepper. This one's the Mountain Dew. The Mountain Dew cooked a little harder and or on a higher heat. So I think that's why it got so dark. It kind of cooked down a little bit more, while the Dr. Pepper actually simmered. So this one's actually, like, you can actually tell. Like, this one's a little looser. This one's a lot thicker. So, yeah. We'll try that. So let's just get right into trying it, because that's what you want to try. I have yet to try these. And you saw me bottling these things. So, okay, so it does smell, like, I shouldn't say that. Actually, it's a real reaction that I was smelling these, and they do smell really good. So, let's, got a little bit of hot sauce there. Let's, water on standby, because I don't know how hot these are. So, alright, manja. That's not bad. I mean, maybe it's just the peppers I used. It's very vinegary. You get a lot of vinegar in there. It's very sweet. You get a bit of that citrus. You can taste the lime. That's not bad. I like that. That is a very sweet hot sauce. Not a lot of spice. I probably should have left a lot more seeds in there for that, but I didn't want it to be like overpowering, blow your blow your senses out with spice. But that's really nice. I really... Doritos in Mountain Dew. That's why I brought these up. So let's get a little hot sauce dabbing on there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. That's really nice. Again, very vinegary, very sweet. Because this one, like I said, the Mountain Dew is very, very sugary. And it lends a lot of flavor to that. I think it could have gone hotter peppers. I use California chilies, dried Californias. I think it could have gone better with like maybe an ancho or something, or a New Mexican chili. But that's all I had at the store. But yeah, that's not bad. I like that a lot. Now let's try the Dr. Pepper. Well, the Dr. Pepper, I'm very hopeful for. Like this one I was kind of cool about, but this one I'm really hoping takes the cake. So, Ooh. Ooh. That's very good. Ooh, wow. Ooh, that is very nice. Ooh, you do get a lot of the like Dr. Pepper, like the berries when it's cooked down a little bit like that. Ooh, you get a little tartness in there. Again, not a lot of heat. I'm surprised how not hot these peppers are. But then again, like I said, I didn't put enough seeds in it. I should have left the seeds in. I knew I should have went with my gut feeling and left all the seeds in, but that's fine. Because I'm gonna share this with people and I didn't want to blow their taste buds out. I can handle heat. But wow, that's really nice. I think I might have added a little too much vinegar on this one. But it's not bad. Again, you gotta watch the taste a little bit. I think maybe a little salt would have helped too. But the problem is that it's my fault because I didn't want to taste it before the big reveal. But yeah, I like this. Either way, it's really nice. Because like I said, you do get if you get the air in there, you can get a lot, like in the back here, the little tinge of the little tartness. In the front, you get a lot of the berry and everything. I like that. Oh, that is so nice. That's a success, guys. I thought this was going to be an utter fail. Apart from a few things, and apart from almost setting the house on fire. This is a success. I like this. These are really, really good. And you get a good amount of pepper flavor. Because of the fact that I toasted the peppers before. And yeah. So I'm going to give some of these bottles. I think I'll take these bottles out. And then maybe I'll send these off to somebody. I don't know. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, that's another episode of Nom Session for you guys. Mountain Dew dip is coming. It's in the works. Okay? I'm still tweaking some recipes and workshopping ideas around, but it's coming. Mountain Dew dip is just around the corner. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid.